Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be looking at the new post that was put on the forums recently in the last hour, and basically it is an update to some things that are going to be tested in beta. Apparently it's going to be in leagues and a change to the team grading. So for instance, the current team grading like S1, S2, S3, you know, all this stuff is probably going to be just reformatted a bit. It's probably using the same names, but you'll probably see your team grade get boosted. But let's read through the post. It says, with the 14.0 update around the corner, we wanted to provide additional details on the features and changes coming soon to the game. 14.0 will be going into public beta soon, so if you're in our public beta test region, please let us know your feedback. And it goes on to leagues, and I have made a video about leagues. You can check that out on my channel. But it's about PvP leagues, and it says, as we previously mentioned here, we'll soon be launching a new feature in Road to Survival we're calling Leagues. As a reminder, Leagues is a new cross-region ranking system that rewards players and factions for their performance in PvP. By participating in PvP tournaments, events, and other day-to-day activities, players and factions will earn trophies that will go towards their individual and faction league ranking and enable them to claim rewards in the league and season stores. Both faction and solo leagues will each have 5 distinct leagues that you can move up through over time: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Each league will have multiple divisions. For example, there will be 5 solo gold divisions: gold 1, gold 2, gold 3, gold 4, and gold 5. So next one is the initial seeding, as you obviously no one will have a league initially. So it says, once leagues launches, we'll be running seeding events that will last between 1 or 2 weeks. These seeding events, solo and faction seeding, will determine which leagues you and your faction will start in. Scoring in the seeding event will function exactly like standard scoring in leagues with when season 1 begins. You'll be seeded based on the number of trophies earned in the following PvP battles and events. So it's winning battles in raids, wars, and territories, your all-out war and cross-region war, whether this is your actual like individual fights, I guess it would be, and it also be like faction stuff, so like how your faction performs, how many wins, maybe how many individual fights your faction wins. That bit is a little bit vague. Raid tournaments, solo and faction, I guess that's placements, and survival road tournaments, solo and faction. I guess that could be stage completion and placements, again a little vague. The seeding event is intended to more accurately place individuals and factions into the appropriate league, and acknowledges the playtime and investment our players have made in their teams over time. We did not want to require all players to start from the beginning of the league ladder. Note, in future seasons there will likely be no seeding events. So basically in future seasons it will be based on your previous season's placement, it sounds like. So if you placed in the bottom 5%, you might have a relegation, you might be relegated into the one below. If you're in the top 5%, you might be promoted into the one above. That's generally how it works in most leagues. I guess we're going to have to find out more when it comes to how some of these are going to be, how the points are going to happen. It's going to be in beta testing, so we're going to be able to find out here. But it sounds like things as though, I mean, you could just be business as usual, or you can take this like real seriously and just like start dropping cans and stuff where you wouldn't normally, just to try and place better in initial seeding. But if wherever you place, you're going to have to be able to keep that up, basically. So it's better to, if you're someone who's I don't know, just a normal player, I wouldn't do anything special. Just play how you normally play, and you'll place where you normally should. If you play above your means, like if you drop loads of cans purposefully to seed better, you'll have to keep that up to stay in a higher league. So I don't know whether there'll be much bonus to that. Battle bonus effect. Let's scroll down to the right place. Let's get that in the right spot. There. Okay, as a part of leagues, we're implementing a passive trophy booster called Battle Bonus. The battle bonus rewards players and their factions with more trophies per battle, the stronger their team is. As you improve your team grade, the amount of trophies you earn from battles, raids, wars, trophies goes up. This battle bonus system will reward team improvements and acknowledges the efforts players have put into building a strong team. However, battle bonus and team grade will have no impact on the amount of trophies you earn from event rank rewards. So like, which we anticipate will represent the majority of trophies earned for players most players and factions. So there'll be a little boost, it sounds like, but so nothing spectacular. This does work like this in other games where the stronger your team is, the more sort of like rewards you get for ranking. So yeah, that's just something that they're going to add for this. And it'll be based on the new grading system, which is going to be talked about just after season schedule. So after seeding is complete, season 1 of leagues will take place over the course of 8 weeks. Okay, week 1 will be a qualifier. Players and factions will battle in PvP events to qualify into appropriate league divisions. For example, if you are seeded in your solo league to Gold League, you'll compete during qualification to find out which gold division you'll be starting. Okay, that's interesting. So there's basically, that's a double seeding almost. So you'll be seeded. The seeding event says which league you're going to go into, and then after that it'll be which division you go into in the qualifier. Okay, weeks 2 to 7 will be regular stretch. 6 normal season stretches where players compete for promotion and to avoid demotion. League currency, season store currency, and hard currency. So hard currency would be coins. Promotions, demotions, and currency rewards will all happen weekly. Okay, so you can actually, it's every week you get promoted and demoted. Okay, that's interesting. Week 8 is the home stretch. No promotions or demotions, and players will compete for increased currency rewards. Okay, that's interesting. Season 2 will start immediately following the previous season's home stretch. You'll begin Season 2 in the league you finished Season 1 in, and will have the opportunity to qualify for the Season 2 starting division at the beginning of the season. For more info on leagues, check out the leagues reveal post here, and I think that's basically the post that was from before. I did a video on it before, lots of information, lots of images, so some nice stuff on here for sure. Now the team grade changes, some people might be interested in this, some people maybe not. Okay, team grade changes. Currently the strength classification of a fighter team is based on a team grade system that has not changed since launch. As we've added additional ways for players to upgrade their fighters and teams over time, weapons, combat mods, and leader skills, the team grade system has become less accurate in reflecting the quality of your team. Accordingly, with 14.0 update, we'll be upgrading the team grade system to reflect the new increases in power. If you've equipped mods and weapons and have a fighter with a leader skill that benefits your team, you'll see your team grade increase. Okay, that's interesting. I just want to know how this works. Basically, you know, if I take in particular 5 stars in a team because I like a 5 stars buff, is that going to decrease the amount of points I can gain because the team grade is going to be lower? It does seem like there are slightly bonus points, but again, I think we're going to have to see a lot of this in the testing. And that's where the next bit comes on to, as it says, you can join the beta. A lot of you have been asking me if you want to join beta or not. You can do it now. You can just follow this link. Please follow the link below to register your interest in public beta, so you can join the beta. Public beta is is set to start on August 30th, so very, very soon. The public beta is available for Android only. If you play on iOS and Android at the same time, you'll be locked out of your iOS device for the duration of the public beta, as your public beta save will not be compatible with your version of the game available on iOS. So if you, like it says, if you have 2 devices and one of them is iOS and you want to actively play on that device, do not download. The same, I think the same with Amazon. It will have the same conflict with anything if you have Amazon on one of your devices in terms of where you download the game from. Access in this beta does not guarantee access to future betas, and requests will still be accepted on a first come first served basis. The public beta does not represent the final implementation of features, and there may be changes between the public beta and the actual game update to come. Public beta regions are for testing purposes only, and players should not consider them as a permanent home. So it's interesting, we're getting a little bit more info on beta. I think we'll have a bit more of an understanding of it once it does actually hit the beta regions. I'll be doing some more content on it once it does. But I'm interested. You can paint me intrigued. I was very intrigued when it was first announced, because it just looked like something that could benefit. And I'm doing all that stuff already. That's basically how I saw it. So that's continued how I see it, basically. I'm interested to see how the rewards work and the sort of rewards we can get. That'll be interesting. Tell me what you guys think. The team grade changing, the PvP leagues themselves. What do you guys think about all that? And if you want to get into beta, like I said, I'll link this post into the description so you can check this out. But that's in this video, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.